Uh, Perfect. So to go ahead and get this call officially started, if this is your very first time being on this call with myself, and you're new to the community, this is our morning dedication call. Morning dedication is a call that we typically do on Mondays and Fridays to help you guys start your week off on fire and close your week out on fire as well. Simply because the weekend is not meant to be your weekend. The weekend is not meant for you to completely let up. But I look at the weekend as an opportunity to close out the things that you might not have completed during the week, and just to set yourself up to have an even bigger and better week. So right now it's Monday's morning dedication. So after the weekend, my goal right now is to give you guys some alignment, to give you guys something to focus on, to give you guys something that's going to be able to help you propel and push yourself even further to getting more results this. So again, you guys, my name is Joshua Wheaton. I've personally been in entrepreneurship, trading, and investing for the past 5 years. If you're new to the community, welcome to the community. And today we're going to be actually talking about unshakable belief and long-term vision. Okay. And so I want to welcome everybody to this call. You know, I definitely recommend you guys grab a pen, grab a pad, make sure that you have some notes and something that you can actually write this information and write this value down, so that you could go back to it, and even so that you could study it after the call is all said and done. Right. So today's message is going to be about cultivating unshakable belief, right? And locking in on your long term vision. And so I want you to really understand that if you really get to the point of having that unshakable belief, when you really get to the point to where you're completely locked in on where you want to be a year from now, the things that come up and the things that happen within the day-to-day process will not make or break you. You know, it will simply build you up consistently over time. Okay. So part one, we're going to be talking about unshakable belief. And so I want to tell you guys, first and foremost, you could title this first part Unshakable Belief. And I want to tell you guys that you will never outperform the way that you see yourself. Okay. You will never outperform the way that you see yourself. So if you want bigger and better results, you have to heighten the way that you actually look at yourself. So the point that I really want to make first and foremost is that your current results are not your final destination. Okay, I say financial a lot. Your current results is not your final destination. So I want you to think of where you were 6 months ago. And nine times out of 10, you've grown. Even if the results aren't fully visible yet, even if you're not completely happy and excited with where you are right now, you've grown. Right? We are in a we're building a business, we're building investments, not a lottery ticket. Okay. So the understanding of that is the results are on delay and not denial. When you're not where you want to be right now, I don't want you to look at that as you not receiving what you want. But I want you to look at that and understand that it's coming and it's en route. It's en route. It's on the way. It's just not here yet. So another way that I really like to explain the process, right? That's the biggest thing. Everything that we do in life has a process to it. And the way that I love to explain the process is like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, the harvest doesn't show the same day that you plant it, right? The tomato, what is it? It's like it's not a tree. It's like a little bush, I guess you could say. All right, let's just say tomato bush. The tomato bush isn't going to appear as soon as you put the dirt over the seed, as soon as you throw water on it one time. When you plant a seed, the harvest isn't going to show. The results aren't going to show right away. It's not going to show the same day. So you have to make a decision to actually stay focused on the process and not the scoreboard. You have to stay focused on knowing that it's happening behind the scenes and not just for what you see today or what you could count today or what you could physically spend today. Is this making sense? So I want you guys to think about it, right? I want to ask you guys, who on the call has felt like you're doing all of the right things, but still you're not seeing what you want? Drop a one in the chat. If you feel like, man, Josh, I'm waking up and I'm doing all of the right things, and I'm just not seeing what I want. And some of you guys, you're a little hesitant to drop away because you know you're not doing all of the right things. Drop a two in the chat if you know you're not even doing all of the right things and you're not seeing the results. Okay. So right there, we have to switch up our decision making, right? We have to switch up our decision making. But for those who feel like, man, Josh, I might not be doing everything, but I know I'm doing some things, man. I know I'm putting in some effort and I'm still not seeing the results that I want. I want to welcome you to the testing phase. Okay, write this down. The testing phase. When it comes down to the testing phase, I want you to know that God doesn't reward talent. He rewards stewardship and faith. He rewards people who show up even when it doesn't look like it's happening. Right? You have to go through the valley. You have to go through the test of time. You have to go through the testing phase. And the testing phase is the phase of everybody around you. The testing phase is the phase of God, the phase of your results, the phase of your rewards being proven. Right? You have to prove yourself. Right? Like Chase said in the chat, God rewards consistency. Success rewards consistency. It's only given to those who are consistent. It's not for those who could do good one time. It's not for those who like you could score 100-point game, but does that mean you're going to win the championship? Think about it. You could have a great game and still not win the championship. So we got to realize that it's about stacking our wins over time. It's about showing up and having a good day, right? Sometimes people they celebrate themselves too fast. Like, yeah, I got to sign up today. And then you chill the rest of the week. Hey, I made some money today. Oh, I took my trade and my trade was correct. And now you don't think that you need to study no more? Okay? Now, the second point that I want to make is borrow belief until yours is strong. Okay? You want to start to borrow belief until yours is strong. This is literally how I got where I've gotten. When I first joined this business, the person that I joined this business of, he was like a lunatic. I was just like, we not even rich yet, bro. You ain't even making a bunch of money, but like you just waking up and you doing this as if you already made it. Like I didn't get it at first. I'm like, you talking like you already making millions, bro. And I didn't get it at first. But then I realized that that's a part of getting the millions. That's part of getting the results. And so when I started to see that it wasn't that he had all of the money, it wasn't that he was an expert at everything, it was that he believed that he will be there at some point. And he acted like it in the moment. And so I didn't have the belief. I'd never seen it happen. I'd never seen people make this opportunity and this industry work for them. So I had to just get closer to him and just steal his belief. I'm like, all right, bet you believe in this so much, I'm just gonna believe with you. Because if you crazy, I'm crazy, we both crazy, and we do crazy things, and we might end up getting crazy results. That was my mindset. When I first joined the business, he told me, he said, Josh, I see this as before I joined. What made me do this was he said, I see that this could be a way to where I could retire my mom. I said, bro, you're 19 years old and you're talking about this being a way for you to retire your mother? You're crazy. But I'll be damned if I don't be crazy with you and you go retire your mom and my mom's still working. I'll be damned. So you know what? I'm gonna be crazy with you. Because if your mama get retired, my mama better be retired right along with your mama. That was my mindset. Right? I didn't believe. I didn't know if it'd happen. But I'm like, he believe it, so I'm gonna believe it too. So I want you to know that proximity is power. Okay? Being around belief upgrades your belief. That's why calls like this matter. You might not believe 100% of yourself right now. Drop one in the chat if you believe in me. Oh, Josh said he was gonna do this, and Josh did it. Josh said this was gonna happen, and he did it. All right. I just posted a video when I was 19 years old. Let me show y'all. This video is so cringy. Rich just sent it to me yesterday. I don't know why this video was in his phone. I think he gave it to me to make a testimonial video. I think he told us to record it, document the moment. So he gave me his phone and he was like, document the moment right now. And I recorded this video on his phone and I never seen the video since. He just sent this video to me yesterday. This video was January, what day was it? Let me see, I saved it. This video was taken on January. I hate the new photos and the iPhone. Like, I don't even know how to find the video that I just saved. Like, where is this at? Hold on. Recent. Yesterday. I don't know where the video at, y'all. But this is like January of 2021. All right? January of 2021. Yo, y'all. I'm 19 years old. I'm from the south side of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Before this opportunity, before this business, I really was just working. You know what I'm saying? And I always had that vision for myself that working a regular job wasn't going to do it. That building right there looked familiar. Do I live over here? I think that might be the building behind me. I think that's is that the building? I think that's the other side of this building. It is. What the hell? This is 4 years ago. Bro, what? Yo, this is the other side. Hold on, let me show y'all the building. This is the other side of this building right here. Oh my God, look at God, y'all. Look at God. What? This is the belief. This what we talking about right now. Listen. Yo, y'all. I'm 19 years old. I'm from the south side of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And we just got a lead. For the sign them up today. Before this business, I really was just working. You know what I'm saying? And I always had that vision for myself that working a regular job wasn't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And tested this opportunity out for myself. Not just for myself, but for my family as well. You know what I'm saying? I was able to surround myself by amazing individuals with amazing success. You know what I'm saying? People with Rolls Royce. I want a Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm here looking at a Rolls Royce and I never thought it would happen. But this solution gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? So now with me having it, it's motivation. You know what I'm saying? I've been making it work. I've been turning up, but I promise y'all, after today, I'm up times 10 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm doing it for the great individuals around me that want it as well. Got my little homie Mark right here. My little homie Mark is 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? And we making it happen. We want Rolls Royces. We making it happen. We getting it done. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, do not play with this solution if you already tapped in. If not, you need to get tapped in. Literally. You need to get tapped in. Let's get it. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? 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 Said that 100 times in one video. All right? That was my first time ever in Atlanta. And the building right behind me, I was on the other side of that building recording this video. Living with my parents, 19 years old. It's crazy. But you heard what I said in the video. It's crazy how the video literally is talking about what I'm talking about right now. Right? I literally said, I got into this solution. I didn't have Rolls Royce. I didn't know what it was like. Now I'm seeing Rolls Royce. I got around people who had the belief and had the success that I wanted. I did that. So I'm telling y'all right before I continue, if you're not coming to the Atlanta event October 3rd through the 4th or 3rd through the 5th, I can't trust you. Because I'm telling you right now, what helped me get here? And if you're telling me, Josh, I want to win, Josh, I want to win, Josh, and you're still not getting around the people who are winning, what are you doing? What are you doing? Drop ATL in the chat if I'm going to see you there. This is going to be an aquarium event. We are going to be under the water, and there's going to be fish swimming around the event. It's about to be crazy. Rich and wealthy people in the room, showing you and telling you exactly how they got rich and wealthy. That is a non-negotiable if you should be there. Me showing you the video of me being in Atlanta for the very first time, and now I live in Atlanta 21 floors up. I couldn't have predicted it, y'all. I couldn't have predicted it. So again, you might not believe 100% in yourself, but if you put a little bit of faith and belief in the person that do believe, you're gonna be able to get there, right? So if you believe in me, hold on to that until your own belief is built. Until you could say, I believe in myself. Sometimes you don't believe in yourself yet because you haven't done anything that proven yourself. And y'all might have seen me do some things that proves, all right, he mean what he's saying. He gonna do what he say. So hold on to that until you allow my belief to force you into action and getting results. And then now you believe in yourself because of the results that you've gotten. Right? And I really want y'all to understand why calls and our meetings and our events are very important. Have any of y'all ever had like your Wi-Fi drop out? Like you had to, like your Wi-Fi cut off? All right, what do? You reconnect the Wi-Fi. You go to the settings, you connect it back. That's what these calls are for, you guys. A reconnection to the frequency of faith and having focus on your goals and dreams. But when you disconnect for so long, don't you can't be wondering why you ain't getting no notifications. When your laptop ain't connected to the Wi-Fi, don't worry why you're not getting the updates, the upgrades, and all of the updates. Right? Next point, faith over feelings, you guys. Feelings are temporary, but faith is foundational. My faith is so strong that I don't really operate off of what I feel like doing. Right? If your actions are only based off of how you feel, you will never reach your true potential. We don't always feel like showing up, but we do it anyways. Why? Because we're committed to the version of ourselves on the other side of the work. You have to get committed to the version of yourself on the other side of the work. I was committed to the vision of me being on the other side of this building. And that's how I got here. I was committed to it. When I seen the lifestyle that I could create, when I first met Rich off the net, oh my God, I thought he was like a celebrity. It was crazy. Like, no BS. We was sitting at Lenox Mall, right across the street from where I live now. We at Lenox Mall, we in the food court. This man walk up with all these big old chains on, Versace glasses, Rolls Royce parked right out front, valet. The Rolls Royce is waiting on him at the door of the mall. How many of y'all want your Rolls Royce waiting on you at the door of the mall? After you finish shopping, you ain't got to walk to the parking lot. You don't got to walk to the parking garage. You just walk to the front entrance of the mall, and they waiting for you. Forgiato rims on the Rolls Royce. What? We walking out the mall with him. I look up to my left. It's a bunch of other 6 and 7 figure earners in his business coming down the escalators with their chains on. I'm like, yo, what is happening? Where am I? Who are these people? And how do I get like them? All right. Feelings are visitors. I want y'all to write this down. Feelings are visitors. Discipline is a resident. Right? Feelings is a visitor and discipline is a resident. You may not feel like a millionaire yet, but you still need to show up like one. Right? You still got to show up like one. Next, I want to talk about consistency over motivation. We might start closing this thing out. It's not about going hard one day, like I told you guys. It's not about winning one game, but it's about going hard every day. The first point that I want you guys to understand is that consistency compounds. Success is not one big move, it's a lot of small moves made consistently. Every message, every story post, every follow up, every trade, it's like putting one brick in the wall. Eventually, you'll have a house built up. So I want you to treat this business, and I want you to treat your journey like the gym. You don't see results day one, but after 30 days of showing up, 60 days of showing up, 90 days of showing up, the results start to show up too. The next thing that I want to say is stop chasing speed and start chasing stamina. We all want fast money, but I want you to know that fast success often fades. The people who succeed in the long term are the ones who can stay focused when things slow down. When things start to slow down for a lot of people, they start to get bored. Oh, Josh, people not joining my business. I'm not really making as much money as fast. Huh? Maybe I need to look into other things. Maybe I need to do something different. No, that's the time where you apply pressure even more. This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon with daily sprints built into it. Every day you want to give your all, give your best every single day. And you got to wake up grateful for the opportunity to do it again. How many of y'all how many of y'all like really let's think about this. Really let's think about it. I want you to think about the past 5 years of your life. The past 5 years of your life. Think about the money, the success, all of the trips, all of the traveling, all of the experiences that you've gained, all of the cars that you bought, all of the houses that you bought. Think about all of that. And some of y'all haven't experienced a lot of that yet. So drop a five in the chat box below if right now, today, you are already in a better position than where you've been in the past 5 years. All right, drop a five in the chat box below if where you are today and what you have access to today can make a difference and what the past 5 years have looked like for you. The next 5 years could be more promising. That's worth you really waking up and being grateful every day. That's worth you really waking up and saying, man, the next 5 years of my life are going to be completely different. Why? Because of this big change that I made that I didn't have in my past 5 years. Every single person on this call is in a better position now than where you were in the past 5 years. And I strongly believe that. Even the people who have been in business with me for the past 5 years and haven't reached their breakthrough yet. Some of y'all got hundreds of customers in a business that's just waiting on you to do your part. It's just waiting on you to wake up every day and be grateful for it. It's waiting on you to wake up and sprint every single day like you didn't even sprint the day before. We got to look at every new day as a completely new opportunity. Man, I just opened my eyes today. It was people that didn't have the chance to do that. My family still breathing, this still going, this still going. Man, I gotta really go hard today. Rent is due. We gotta bring that back. What got me to where I am today, we had a saying in our community, and it was rent is due every effing day. We would put rent is due EFD every day. Rent is due. We would wake up, it wouldn't be good morning, grand rising, happy Monday, guys. No, it was rent is due. You gonna pay your rent today? Like that was the vibe. Is rent getting paid today? Right? The sooner we bring that type of energy back, the sooner everybody are gonna start winning. I got paid 3 times today before 11 o'clock. I got paid trading, and my business paid me twice today. That daily pay built up over the weekend. Right? I got paid for what I did on Saturday at 10:34, and I got paid for what I did on Sunday at 10:35. I said, ooh, I like that. Now I'm gonna go all in again today to get paid again tomorrow. And then tomorrow is Tuesday. So we getting paid from the daily pay and we getting paid the residuals. And the check matching. So fast and speed is sexy, but stamina is legendary. The people who win long term aren't just the loudest and the most boisterous in the moment. These are the people who are consistent. It ain't about being hyped about a launch. It's not about being hyped about a moment. It's about waking up every single day consistently grateful and consistently working. People join me now because of consistency. I could tell people, they be like, yo, bro, but I don't know. Is it going to work for me? Scroll down on my Instagram page and see all the people that it's worked for. Go through my highlights and see all the people that it's worked. You go all the way back to 2020 and see people making money with me. So what makes you think you can't make money with me now? You right, bro. The person that just joined last night, he's in a whole nother company. He's in a whole nother company and just joined today. He like, man, I just pay my monthly, but I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna look at both. This is cheaper. They don't got capital being given to them. They don't got tap to trade. I just signed up somebody else who's in a whole nother company paying for a whole nother monthly for trading. What's your excuse? Right? Um, we're gonna close this thing out. We're talking about locking in on your long term vision. Y'all see, I'm paying attention to time now, right? We're not going over it no more. I got a lot of stuff to get done. Got a lot of lives to impact. I can't afford to go over on calls talking to y'all. To be honest with y'all, y'all already here. Locking in on long term vision. If you're only thinking about the next 7 days, you'll never build a life that lasts the next 7 years. Write that down. I shouldn't tell y'all when to write. Y'all should be like, oh, I need to stop focusing on the next 7 days. I got to really start focusing on the next 7 years. How many of y'all plan on having kids and you don't got kids right now? Drop a one. You really need this mentality. You really need this mentality. Drop a two in the chat if you got kids and your kids haven't reached high school yet. You need this type of mentality. Got to set them up before they turn 18, before they get into school and need the car. Can you buy them a car right now? That was my biggest thing. My parents told me, Josh, when you graduate, I'm going to get you a car. I graduated. I'm like, what a car. What a car. Had to buy the car myself with no cosign. I said, Dad, you could cosign? Nah. What you mean, nah? With no car, no cosign? What you, like, yo, where my help at? Don't let your kids be like that. I was frustrated. I was beefing with my parents for a good few weeks. I'm like, man, what? You telling me I done got this diploma y'all was stressing about? Y'all can't even make sure I could pull up to graduation? It's crazy. What a cod, right? So, um, I want you guys to zoom out when life gets hard. Mm, that's heavy. Zoom out when life gets hard. You might be frustrated because you zoomed in too closely. You looking at too deep of what's happening right now. Take a step back and remember exactly why you started. What's your vision for the next 12 months? What's your vision for the next 3 years? Why are you so bothered by today? Why are you so bothered by tomorrow? Why are you so bothered about monthly fees? Zoom out, please. Why are we worried about $150 a month? I'm trying to make 150K a month. Zoom out. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, we gotta step back and really look at what we really want instead of what we got. You keep focusing on what you have, you will only have what you have. If nothing changed for the next 90 days, would you still be consistent? Because that's what real belief looks like. If nothing in your life changed, if your bank account ain't get extraordinarily bigger in the next 30 days, would you still stay consistent? I've done that. I said, man, I'm about to change my life in the next 90 days, and life got worse. Life got worse. Right before I planned my 90-day run, when everything was spoke, my grandmother passed away, and my business was going backwards. I'm like, damn, damn. But I took a step back and I said, well, my grandmother want me to stop now? Would she not want me to still do what I need to do to make life better for my grandfather, make life better for my parents? I had to step back and zoom out and look at the overall goal, the overall mission. You have to make a decision where your consistency towards what's going to give you the life that you want is a non negotiable. Before anything else goes, the actions that's going to help your goals get reached has to go first. It has to go first. You're not here just building a business, building a trading account. You're building freedom, legacy, and impact. You're not here to make quick money. The quick money is great. The money I got paid 2 times today was lit. It's cool. I'm grateful. But I'm here to build generational change. I want for my kids to have daily pay. And they ain't do nothing. My daily pay is cool right now. I want my kids to have a bank account that's attached to my daily pay. Your kids, your family, your future self is all watching you. They're watching the way you show up right now. The impact that you make in the world will be directly tied to the person that you're becoming through this process right now. So I want to close this thing out. All right? With you guys repeating after me. Okay? I'm building a legacy that my last name will be proud of. I'm building a legacy that my last name will be proud of. And when you don't feel like doing it, I want you to repeat that to yourself. This ain't for me right now. This ain't for my feelings. This ain't for my comfort right now. This is for my future. Because that's the only thing that's going to drag you out of the bad times. Right? That's the only thing that's going to drag you out of the tough times. It wasn't the tough moment. I was not always motivated because life sucked. Some of us, we try to use our problems as our motivation, and it can be for certain people. But for others, you got to look up and see the light and be like, all right, I got to just focus on that. I can't focus on this. Too many people are focused on where you are right now. And that's why nothing is changing. That's why your actions aren't getting different for you to get different results. So let's dominate this week, right? Understand that belief creates actions. Belief creates action. Discipline builds character, and vision sustains momentum. Let's work like the results are already done because they are. The only thing that hasn't caught up yet is time. So the rest of today, 6 p.m. Eastern time, we got a business training. If you did not get daily pay today, that's a problem. That's not an okay thing. Why are you not getting money that's available for you every day? I remember when there was no such thing as a daily pay. Why are you not taking advantage of it? So at 6 p.m., I'm going to show y'all how to take y'all daily pay to the moon. At 9 p.m., we got a call that's going to break down Akashics and global momentum creators. So 6 p.m. Eastern time for the training, 5 p.m. Central time for the training, 9 p.m. Eastern time for the opportunity call, 8 p.m. East Central time for the opportunity call. All right. Definitely want to give a big shout out to our GMC support. Dropped this weekly schedule and dropped the daily schedule today, and they told you guys, they gave you guys some things that you guys could do to get results throughout the day. So it not only gave you a schedule of the calls, but it gave you a schedule of some things that you could implement, a time to create content, a time to do the other things. Right? There was some other things on there. All right. So you could close your notes off with writing this down. I believe in myself. I believe in my vision. And I'm going in all this week. And I'll see you guys on the next call tonight, or this evening. If you guys have any questions or need anything, definitely do not hesitate to reach out in the groups. Do not hesitate to ask someone for some support. Do not hesitate to ask for help. And I'll see you guys on the next call. Let's run this up and let's have a great day. We are out.